Hello everyone, once again we are here with the next video of beautiful poem A Thing of Beauty. Hi everyone, this is Sanjeev Sharma and welcome to Ritwal classes. In the previous video we had discussed about the poet and the background of the poem. We got to know the essence of the poem, what we are going to grab from this beautiful poem. The whole poem based on one idea, all the things of beauty give us permanent joy that never ends. And with the passage of time, whenever we observe, we watch all these beautiful things, definitely its beauty increases. I also told you all the beautiful objects as sun, moon, stars, trees, and how they are important for us. But one more thing was included there. It was the stories that was based on the life of the freedom fighters and the soldiers who laid down their lives for the welfare of the society. So let's start the stanzas of the poem. Here is the first stanza. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. That I told you in the very beginning of the poem. It is a beginning line. Its loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a bower quiet for us and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. A bower, a grove of trees, पेड़ों का झुंड. Okay, so let's explain this stanza. Here you can see this beautiful picture. This is bower. Bower means a shady place in a garden or forest. Imagine in such a hot weather, the sun is scorching and you need a shelter. Nothing can be more important for you spending time in this bower in the grove of trees. इन पेड़ों के झुंड में ठंडी ठंडी हवा के नीचे में बैठने से ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट आपके लिए कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता झुलसाती हुई गर्मी में. Okay, so here is the explanation. The poet says that beauty stays forever. As I told you, it never ends, it never fades away, rather it increases with the passing time. The perceptions of the poet regarding beauty is that it never goes off with the passing time. Simply, I just want to make you understand कि समय के बीतने के साथ साथ कभी भी ये ब्यूटीफुल जो थिंग्स है इनकी ब्यूटी खत्म नहीं होती. इट इज परमानेंट, इट इज एटर्नल, इट नेवर एंड्स, इट गिव्स अस परमानेंट जॉय, and with the passage of the time its beauty increases not decreases. Got it? It beautifies more and more. For the poet, beauty is like a beautiful shady tree under whose shade all the creatures can sleep peacefully and enjoy good health. So here there is a similarity between the things of beauty and a bower. Here the poet is trying to say that bower is like a blessing for human being, as under whose shade all the creatures can sleep. Definitely, when we are extremely tired and we are completely perspired in the hot weather, and we get a shelter under a shady tree, definitely we would be able to have a good sleep. When we will have a good sleep, definitely our health also will be very good. In this manner, a thing of beauty has given us many benefits. Got it? The rhyme scheme of the stanza is AA, BB, and C. As I already told you, when we check the rhyme scheme, for that we have to see the last word of the line. As in forever and never are same, that's why it is AA. Keep and sleep are same, that's why BB. In the last line is breathing, it was different from previous four lines, that is C. The rhyme scheme is AA, BB, and CC. C. And which literary devices have been used here? First have been used here alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of consonant sounds at the start of two words which are close in a series. Just sleep and sweet. Here you can say that the repetition of as consonant sound. That's why it is alliteration. One more literary device has been used here. Metaphor. What is metaphor? It's a comparison. Here the poet has made a comparison with the bower quiet. Calmness of bower is compared to the calming effect of a beautiful thing. That is a comparison. Got it? The two literary devices have been used here. First is alliteration, second is got it. And what is the essence of the first stanza? Simply, all the things of beauty give us permanent joy. They never ends. With the passage of the time, its beauty increases. It's like a grove of trees that gives us a sound sleep, and sound sleep help us to have a good health. Let's move to the second stanza. Therefore, every morrow means coming day. Okay, are we reading a flowery band? We are making a garland means mala of a flowery band that bind us to the earth. Here, the poet once again has compared all the things of beauty with a garland that bind us on this planet. Spite of despondence means sadness. Spite of means in spite of. Sadness, lack of the human qualities, human noble natures, and gloomy days, all of the unhealthy and over-darkened ways made for searching eyes. Yes, in spite of all the things, as I already told you, the whole world full is worries, tension, anxiety, sadness. In spite of all these things, the man loved to live on this planet just because of these things of beauty. That's like a garland that bind us on this beautiful planet. All these beautiful things definitely moves away the pole from our dark spirit. Dark spirit means our life is full of worried, anxiety, and tension. Definitely, it only the beautiful things that remove away all the sadness from our heart, from our life. Okay. Oh my God, students, just look at all these pictures. Oh, definitely. When you will look at these pictures, you would like to visit there. It's also my dream to be there. And these are not the artificial images, these are real images. These places really exist on this planet. My God. Look, once again, look at this picture. These are the things of beauty. Definitely, they bind us on this planet. And if we have visited there once, definitely would like to go there twice, and every time it seemed to be so beautiful to us. Here are the meaning of some difficult words. Wreathing means surround and circle, घेर लेना. Despondence means depressed, sadness, gloomy means sad. The poet says that every morrow means every day, it is the beauty which fills us with a spirit to live. It is the beauty which builds the desire in us to live through. There are some sad moments. There is obviously we are having sad moments in our life and cruel people around us who like to cheat us, who like to deceive us, जो हमें धोखा देना चाहते हैं. हम ऐसे लोगों से घिरे हुए हैं जो हर समय जो है ना हमसे अपना बेनिफिट लेना चाहते हैं. They are so selfish. So here the poet wants to say that without beauty the earth will be full of cruel people, sad and gloomy moments. It is beauty only which is created by God which helps us to remove the sadness from our heart. Simply, what is the essence of the second stanza? Our life is filled with anxiety, tension, and worries, and we are surrounded with the selfish and mean people who always like to take advantage from us. But in spite of all these things, we love to live on this planet just because of the beautiful things that was created by God. And it helps us to remove the sadness from our hearts. Okay, let's move forward. So literary devices, first is anaphora. Anaphora means when we are having the same word in two consecutive lines. Of noble natures, of all the unhealthy. Of is here, that's what is anaphora. Alliteration, use of two sounds, we already discussed in the previous stanza also. Band, bind, and noble nature, n. And s in some shape. Metaphor, once again comparison. This is a comparison with of wreathing a flowery band. It means the beautiful things of our life bind us to the earth. Imagery means there is imagination also. Creating imagery means when we use some natural objects just to find out some idea. Creating a sensory effect of beautiful things lined up in the string of flowery band. Okay, let's move to the stanza number 3. Touch the sun. Now in the stanza 3, the first stanza, the poet tells us about the significance of the beauty, how it is eternal. Here you can say that the poet tells us about the eternity, the eternal nature of the beautiful things. The second stanza we discussed about the just because of all beautiful things we like to live on this planet, and our life is filled with sadness, and it is removed only with the help of beautiful things. And now we will list out some beautiful things or object of nature. First is sun, moon, trees sprouting a shady boon, means providing a shady boon. Obviously under the trees we get shelter, that is shady. Boon means blessing. The trees are like blessing for us. Definitely they give us shelter under a scorching hot weather. Sun, moon, trees, simple sheep. Here the poet has deliberately mentioned sheep animal there. As you can see in this picture, sheep is associated with Jesus Christ, and it was the apostle of peace, यानी वो शांति को दूत माना जाता था उनको. Sheep symbolizes peace. That's why the poet has mentioned this animal here. Daffodils, sun, moon, trees, sheep, daffodils, because question would be there, list out the things of beautiful things. Okay, with a green world they live in. Clear rills is a small stream that you can see in this picture. Daffodils are here, that for themselves a cooling covert make against. The poet has deliberately used the word against, but is against. Okay, the hot season, actually नेचर हैज द पावर ऑफ एडेप्टेशन. उनको अपने आवश्यकता के अनुसार ढाल लेने की एक शक्ति होती है. जैसे आपने कैमिलिन को देखा होगा, गिरगिट को, वो एटमॉस्फेयर के अकॉर्डिंग अपने कलर को चेंज कर लेती है. इन द सेम मैनर द नेचर ऑल्सो हैव द पावर ऑफ एडेप्टेशन. वो अपने आप को चेंज कर लेता है. ओके, एंड नेचर ऑलवेज रिटर्न्स. वो हमें हमेशा वापस लौटाता है. जो हम उसे देते हैं वो हमें वापस जरूर देता है. If we are distracting nature, definitely the day will come when the nature will distract us. So during the hot weather, small streams, you can see in this picture, this small stream has covered itself with the trees and bushes just to cool itself. Okay, in the mid forest breaks means them in the plants. So boon means blessing, rills means a small stream, break means a process to slow down, a process to slow down. Here the poet describes the beautiful things which are present on earth. Trees, these are the sun, moon, trees, flowers just like daffodils and rivers. Poet says that all these things are like a blessing. ये हमारे लिए आशीर्वाद की तरह है. Bestowed on all the creature by earth. He further describes that the trees provide us with their shade. Definitely trees provide a shade. Flowers with their beauty, they gives us a beautiful fragrance, rivers with their coolness during the hot summer. So all are like blessing for us because they really helpful for us. Okay, sun also gives us energy. Okay, let's move for all of these are the beauties of nature which are like a boon for us. They are like blessing for us. Related devices are alliteration, use of consonant sound at the start of two words which are close in series, as in sprouting shady, simple sheep, and cooling covert. Imagery once again, trees giving shade has been compared with a shady boon. Growing process of daffodils with the green world they live in. And clean river streams, here clean rivers means clean rivers. Antithesis means two opposite words are used together. Here old and young are obviously opposite to each other. That's why there is antithesis. Sentence number 4. Rich with a sprinkling of fair musk roses, blooms, and such too is the grandeur. It's not grandeur, it's the word is grandeur of the dooms. Doom is taken at the end of the world that has been described in the book Bible. Judgment day, where a day will come when the earth will end and the people will receive द जस्टिस ऑफ देयर डीड, जिन्होंने जो काम किए हैं अपनी जिंदगी में उनका न्याय अन्याय जो भी उन्होंने किया है उनका फल उनको मिलेगा डूम्सडे पर. We imagined for the mighty dead. Mighty dead means here all the great people, freedom fighters, soldiers who laid down their life for the welfare of the society, they have been called here mighty dead. All lovely tales, stories written on the life of these soldiers we have heard or read, चाहे हमने सुनी हो या पढ़ी हो, they are like an endless fountain of immortal drink. Here in the last two lines, really beautiful lines of this poem, here the poet has compared all the things of beauty with an endless fountain, an eternal fountain that never ends, जो कभी end नहीं होता है, of immortal drink pouring us from the heaven's brink. It means the God is blessing us with all the beautiful things, and all these beautiful things like a immortal drink. Immortal drink means अमृत, नेक्टर. यहाँ पे अमृत आपको पता है कि जो कभी सबको अमर कर देता है, इस तरह से ये जो अमृत की तरह है ये सब ब्यूटीफुल थिंग्स जो भगवान जो है हमें कन्फरिंग कर रहा है, हमें दे रहा है. So we must be obliged to God. Okay, got it? The poet further carries on with a description of the more beautiful things present on earth as the beautiful musk roses. We have already discussed sun, moon, stars, rivers, daffodils, trees, story written on the life of the soldiers and the freedom fighters. Now here is a beautiful musk roses which have such a nice fragrance. Then describe the tales of the mighty warriors who laid down their lives for the countries of humanity. He says that these beautiful things are the gifts from God of us. Definitely, they're like a nectar, means amrit, given by God to us. These are those beauties which are immortal and gives us reason to live on this earth despite of all the sorrows and sadness. Last one, giving the same idea, we can simply find out all the things of beauty gives us permanent joy. They never ends. They are like a flowery band that bind us on this planet. Okay, in spite of worries, tension, anxiety, we love to live here just because of all beautiful things. Which are the beautiful things we have listed out here? Okay, we have also included their stories also written on the life of the soldiers and the freedom fighters. But the point is that the sum up of the poem is that in spite of all the sadness and worries, we love to live on this planet. Okay, यानी ये जो beautiful things है ये हमें एक permanent enjoy देती हैं जो कभी खत्म नहीं होता, समय के साथ साथ जो है ये बढ़ता चला जाता है. ये एक ऐसे फ्लावरी बैंड की तरह है जो हमें इस धरती पर रहने के लिए मजबूर करता है और हम धरती पर रहना पसंद करते हैं. नो डाउट हमारी लाइफ भरी पड़ी है दुखों से, इन दुखों के बावजूद भी जो है ये जो ब्यूटीफुल थिंग्स है ये सब दुख जो हमारे दिल से निकाल देती है और खुशियां भर देती है और हम धरती पर रहना पसंद करते हैं. ओके, Here is the use of alliteration. Once again, have heard. Metaphor is here. Comparison, the immortal drink with the never-ending portion of a drink. Imaginary once again. Let's discuss some important questions of this poem here. What does the line, therefore are we riding a flowery band, we already discussed here. It means we get attached to the beautiful things. हम इन सब चीजों से जुड़े हुए हैं. That makes a pretty band which bind us with our life, and we love to live on this. What makes human being love life in spite of troubles? What are the beautiful things? क्या चीज है जो हमें इस धरती पर बांधे रखती है? Obviously all the things of beauty. Various things give us happiness and relaxation. Shady trees, sun gives energy, river gives us comfortness during the hot season, story that inspire us. All these things are the beautiful that help us to live on this planet and removes all the troubles and suffering. Why is grandeur associated with the mighty dead? It's very important question. The noble deeds of the brave men who sacrifice their lives are an inspiration for us. Whenever we watch movie of Bhagat Singh, whenever we watch the movie of Chandrasekhar Azad, we read about them. Definitely, we love to inspire from them, and it helps us to change our life. The beautiful legacy of their bravery, ये जो हमें विरासत में जो हमें ये सब मिली है, इनकी बहादुरों की कहानी, यही ग्रेंजर है, यही महान है जो इन माइटी डेड लोगों से जुड़ी हुई है. So my dear students, I hope you have understood the poem. It was really a beautiful poem. We have discussed the theme, essence, stanzas, explanations, questions. I hope you have got the idea. All the best. Do your best. Watch this video, like video, subscribe my channel, stay home. Love you all. Thank you so much to watch my video.